I already agreed with this. I already agreed that the guy shouldn't be allowed to leave high and dry. What I'm talking about is the ridiculous
You're talking about
amount
astronomical
of fucking because this is what ends up happening is the guy fucking pays for everything. The guy goes from living in a fucking house in a relationship that's allegedly working. When it's working, he gets to live in the house. When it stops working, the wife, for the most part, ex-wife, continues to live in the house. He goes and lives in a one-bedroom apartment. What about him? Why doesn't he get to say, well, I'm used to a certain lifestyle?
I don't know, but I also do, I don't know.
Yeah, it becomes like that thing. No, so what I'm saying is everybody's lifestyle goes down. Okay? You do what's right for the kid, but everybody's lifestyle goes down. But
it's also about the transition for the child. And if the child is going from living in a situation...
And the fucking woman drafts behind that shit. I'm doing it for the kid. It's like fucking what's-his-face's ex-wife. She took his championship belts and tries to say I'm holding on to these for the kids when they turn 18.
Ooh.
Sugar Shane Mosley's wife.
Oh, I don't know anything about that story.
Well, he got his ex-wife is getting his championship belts in the divorce.
Really?
Yeah. That's what...
That's ridiculous.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how you're living in a 5,000 square foot giant goddamn house when the relationship's working. The relationship fails, but what failure financially does the woman feel? The guy has to go fucking live in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom if he's making sick fucking money, but the wife gets to stay in the fucking house, still sitting by the pool.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's so happy about it too. There's a lot of emotional damage that happens with these kind of things too. So
Nia, where would you rather have your emotional damage? In the 5,000 square foot house or the 2-bedroom down the street?
The 5,000.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Nia, I'm not saying that a guy should be able to walk away from a relationship. I'm not saying that the woman didn't make a sacrifice in that scenario where she agrees to stay home and she fucks her own career. You definitely owe her on that one. But what I'm saying is the owing goes to such a fucking degree that financially it's like she's still in the marriage. It's like they never left. They got that whole thing. She's used to a certain lifestyle. That's like actually not laughable in court. That's a legitimate angle to get more money, that she's used to a certain lifestyle. Well, it's like, well, she used to be married. She's not fucking married anymore. There was a failure here, and it was 50% your failure unless the guy went out and cheated on you or something like that, you know, which is a totally different fucking animal. I'm just talking, we fell out of love. It's not fucking working anymore. And then somebody pulls the trigger, and then when the fucking wife goes psycho and says, I'm taking you for everything you got, and then she does. I just don't think that's fucking fair. I think it's bullshit.
Okay.
And I don't see anything on TV presenting that point of view.
Yes.
There's plenty of shit on there about wife beaters and all that other type of stuff. That's all I'm saying. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So in answer to this woman here, I think if the husband and wife both agree that she's not going to work, she's going to put her career on hold, that you can't just leave somebody high and dry like that, all right? But just because you decided to do that doesn't mean that this guy now has to – well, maybe it does because she can't earn a fucking income if she has a 17-year gap.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. Like, and then she's trying to get a job again, and, you know, all these expenses still need to be paid.
That part –
So it's not like she can
and
just,
I'm not arguing
she can just jump back into her, you know, lawyer career or whatever the hell else she was doing before. It's not that easy. So
all right, well, I'm not arguing that.
Transitional.
I'm not arguing that part. I'm saying – I'm talking about the one where, you know, they're both fucking working. They both have jobs, okay? And the husband is this phenomenally talented guy who's making a ton of fucking money, okay? And that the wife gets to take credit for it. Well, I supported him. I said that you should fucking develop the iPad or whatever.
That's not legitimate.
What is
support? You're making it seem like that's just like a stupid thing.
I'm not saying
the idea of supporting someone
that.
Emotionally.
I'm not saying that that's stupid. I'm just saying it's not. You don't get to take 90% of the fucking money because you supported somebody. He did 100% of the fucking work, and you did 100% of the supporting, so you get 90% of the money. Like, how does that math work?
Well, if you're talking about kids, it's not just emotional support. It's running like the everyday, day-to-day.
There it is. There it is.
Stuff.
Yeah, you draft behind the kids. Well, what about the kids? What about the kids? I need your championship belts. I need $25,000 a fucking month to raise 2 kids. It's complete bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Guys are getting fucking raped out there. They're getting raped in these divorces.
No, well, I don't think it's right of you to make these blanket statements about stuff like
Nia,
that.
this podcast
Especially
is all
since
about
you've
blanket
never,
statements.
Since you've never been married, you've never been divorced, and you never had children. So your outrage is like,
Please
I don't
ask
even
me
know
what I'm
where
basing
it's
it
coming
on.
from.
Please ask me what I'm basing it on.
What are you basing it on?
I worked third shift in a warehouse. There was 3 people who fucking worked there. Drug addicts, people working their way through college, and divorced men. Working a fucking second job, hating their goddamn lives, living in fucking 1-bedroom apartments, paying for houses. There was like a half dozen of them. Those guys, a particular radio personality that I know, whose fucking ex-wife lied and said that she supported his dream to get into show business when she didn't, according to him, of course. But I believe
according to him.
But I believe it.
Yeah.
By the end of it, she had basically a husband, and she wouldn't marry the dude because the alimony payments she was getting from her first husband was way more money. So she just never let the guy move in.
I think that's the exception more than it is the rule.
What is that based on? The fact that you just don't want any of this to be true? I'm giving you an actual example. You asked me what it was fucking based in. And it's also based in doing research. You know what I mean?
What kind of research?
What do you mean what kind of research? I read about the shit on the internet. I find out about divorce laws. I talk to people who are fucking divorced. I meet people off my shows all the time. We've been married this long. We love it, blah, blah. We decided not to have kids. We're going with dogs. You should definitely get married, blah, blah, blah. Dude, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. I fucking talk to that kind of research. That's the research I do. I talk to people who are married. That's what I do. It's like I'm going to buy an old car. I talk to a mechanic first. What do I look for? What can I get involved in here? How do I get a good one? Is that fucked?
No, I guess not.
I mean, you've never been married. You don't have any kids, yet you seem to have some strong opinions.
Well, because my parents were divorced and my grandparents were divorced, and it's like kind of a big thing in my life. So, yeah, I feel like I can speak from adequate experience.
So you witnessed a relationship. My parents are still together. So what? I can't comment on divorce?
No, I'm not saying that you can't. But you're acting like somebody who's actually gone through it yourself, and that's why you're so outraged. Because you yourself have dealt with this. Whatever. We're not going to see eye to eye on this. So, whatever.
What happened to you? Where did all the fun go in the podcast? All of a sudden, you just took it to this serious goddamn place. Because my dad and my parents'
true.
and the fucking people coming over on the Mayflower, they broke up and they switched ships. Jesus fucking Christ, Nia, what happened? Do I have to edit out this last part of it?
Why would you edit it out?
I'm not going to edit it out. I'm just trying to say something fucking slightly upbeat.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe I'm sensitive about it because it is something that I've gone through.
All right. We'll discuss it later. All right. That's the Monday Morning Podcast.